This is LA's first.
Live from Los Angeles, welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. We're all about manifestation, transformation, and breakthroughs. It's time to claim your birthright of prosperity, vitality, and love. So grab your tea or coffee because together we're awakening the world. May you live your truth. I'll never forget being in junior high, and it was the height of Madonna's era. The song Like a Virgin had just came out. And she would come out with all these wristbands and jewelry and in her lingerie with jean jackets over it. And it was a phenomenon. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, she was so expressed. Some people loved her, some people hated her. But the point was, you couldn't help but experience her. She was everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And it comes to this podcast, which is all about your individualization. Universal law of individualization. So who are you? What's that expression for you? You don't need to be Madonna. You don't need to be, a top politician, whatever that is. But I know for sure that you have a divine expression that is uniquely you. So today's podcast is Universal Law of Individualization. It is a series. We're on number 40 of 52. So welcome to the Dr. Erin podcast. We come together each day to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, and align with universal law. We truly believe that when somebody awakens, they have a gift and message to bring to the world. And together, we're awakening the world. So let's do this thing, universal law of individualization, because working with hundreds, thousands of clients around the world, what I know for sure is that each person has an individual divine expression. And many clients will come because they're feeling, maybe they're going through kind of some place in their life where they're like, I don't want to live what the culture has told me anymore. I don't want to live of the programming that's happened. I want to find my truth. I want to find my purpose. I want to find my calling. I want to make an impact in the world as a spiritual entrepreneur. Or maybe there's somebody that's like, I'm in a broken relationship that just feels like a dead end. I can't do this anymore. Or I want to be able to finally make money and have my expression and be able to get my voice out to the world. Whatever that is that I think there is a core, deep desire for each and every one of us to be fully expressed and to experience the depths of our soul in form. We truly believe that is the business development is spiritual development. We're not here to produce products. We're here to express ourselves. We're here to experience the depths of our soul. As Joseph Campbell said, people say that we're all seeking the meaning of life. I think that what we're seeking is an experience of being fully alive, right? So that our life experiences on the purely physical plane will have resonance with our own innermost being and reality so that we actually feel the rapture of being alive. Madonna is I'm so grateful for Madonna. Some people hate Madonna, some people love Madonna. But the fact is that she has brought this level of acceptance of being okay to be expressed at whatever level you're expressed. We know this through, one of the greatest marketing is through Apple computers, whether you love Apple computers or not. The fact is that their whole marketing campaign was celebrating the individual expression. And so it brings us to, understanding universal law, understanding that you are the expression of divine. Whatever's happening in you is happening on all aspects. You are the Alpha and the Omega. And I think that the Dalai Lama really expresses this and brings science and philosophy and religion and spirituality all in one through his book, The Universe in a Single Atom, the convergence of science and spirituality. And I think this is such an important conversation. How do we find our individual expression and yet align with harmony? How is it that we advance technology and all this, but we're having more wars, right? That's one of his conversations. And so the point in this conversation, because why would we care about this, is because I desire to be fully expressed in my voice, in what I wear and who I hang out with, in my art that I bring to the world, my creations, my helping through different expressions, through E4 trauma work, through Truth Triangle, through all the things that I express, and I desire to celebrate you in your own expression, your own unique things that you bring to this life. And isn't that what we're here to do? Is to each be expressed, but also hold boundaries and not turn into evil, right? Evil is really going out of bounds. So we want to understand that how in you is what's happening on all levels. In you is this. So the law of individualization is that you are an individual. You're an individualization of the one spirit, a unique divine expression. It is your specific use of the one mind. Universal laws are designed to be uniquely directed by each person for a specific experiential outcome. And furthermore, you are the only person in this entire universe with your divine gift, which is you. You are the divine gift, okay? So what does this mean exactly? Because in Spiritual Practitioner, we dive deep into this, which is a fairly advanced conversation, in that what's happening within you, within each cell, within your use of the divine mind, because we recognize that your consciousness, whatever you believe, whatever you plant into the seed of your subconscious mind, which is one with the subjective mind, which creates polarity in universal law and reflects back exponentially. Why do we care about this? And I think that it was brought up so perfectly by one of the practitioners yesterday in our conversation was, in the world today, with politics, with the COVID, with all this stuff going on, there's so many polarity viewpoints. You're either 100% for it, you're 100% against it, you're all this stuff. And the point is that everyone's right. Everyone's right because their experience is creating their reality. We teach this through the universal, ultimate truth versus relative truth. Your truth, your belief, your everything is actually creating your experience. And so your individualization is actually the same thing that's happening on a cosmic level. This is such an important conversation, right? Like literally, what we do and think in our lives, as the Dalai Lama says, what we do and think in our lives then becomes extremely important as it affects everything we're connected to. You are literally creating the entire universe in existence right now. The universe didn't get created some past thing. It's being created right now by consciousness. And you are that consciousness. We are collectively the God consciousness. That is creating everything. I'm kind of like a little bit across the board right now, but I can't help it because right now I can tap into the collective consciousness, and there is something that is happening within all of us. And it is feeling like everything is against us at some level. The world, the politics, the lockdown, the division, the polarity, everything, it feels like everything's against us because that is what's happening in conscious. Everyone's feeling that at some level. That is the polarity of one side. And at the other side, there's this in total freedom that's happening right now that we get to actually live without giving a fuck. Okay, that's the truth, is that when nothing matters anymore, it's the most lonely, most divisive, most everything. But also in that moment, we have this total freedom because we get to be expressed and do what we really want, not to get validation from anybody, not, from anything other than the authentic thing that you would do. If no one's looking, no one cares anymore, what would you be doing? And that is your individualization. That is the part of you that says, I know that this is what I would do. I want to be expressed. I want to live in this environment. I want to live in this city. I want to do X, Y, and Z. That if everything's taken away, if your career is taken away, you have to start completely over. You have nothing. The whole financial system changes. Let's just pretend. Let's go extreme. What is your expression? What is your individualization? What is your individual use of the one mind, the divine mind? Right? Because as the Dalai Lama says, what we do and think in our lives then becomes extremely important as it affects everything we're connected to. You are divine, you are evolution, you are truth, you are the Alpha and Omega. I remember looking back at Madonna, and whether she was a terrible role model or a great role model, the point was she was a role model to say, You get to be you. You get to be expressed, and you get to break through all of the programming of what we were told as women to be. We can be raunchy, or we can be reverence. We can be whatever is authentically our expression. And in that, we go to a new thought. We create something new beyond the chains of our past. And I recognize that within you, in every cell, every thought that you choose to energize, every belief that you embody, sets into existence the entire universe. You are experiencing your relative experience, and there is multiple universes going on right now, right here on this planet. Every single person is right. Every single person is right. Because whatever they believe, whatever they perceive, is they can look for that case, they can find that exact reason why they think that, and they get to put that polarity into their universe, and it reflects back with precision. You are the individualization of spirit. Your soul desires for you to step into your unique expression and live your truth. Let go of trying to be what the culture has told you to be. Let go of looking for validation or confirmation from people in your life. You are the trendsetter. You are the visionary. You are the unique divine individual. The world is ready for you to take the lead. The world is ready to experience something it's never experienced, which is you. The universe is ready to reflect your shining light. You are the individualization, which is the drop in the ocean. You are not just a drop. That one drop includes the entire ocean, all aspect of it. And so even science is showing, they're showing that in a cell, they're actually showing that it has the exact same dynamic as an entire universe. You are profound in every single aspect of who you are. So may you be expressed in your individualization as this new thought, as this new expression that we've never experienced. We want to experience the depths of your soul. We want to experience the innovation. We want to experience your new creation, something new. That's what we want from you. That is life. That is all of life. Thomas Troward says in the Door Lectures of Mental Science, my mind is a center of divine operations. That's right. Whatever your mind is doing is profound. It is literally creating your entire universe. It's creating into existence and butterfly effect beyond anything you could even comprehend. Thomas Troward was brilliant. He changed so much. He was born in India and he brought the truths over, and so many great wise people on this planet. But the Door Lectures on Mental Science is one of my favorites. My mind is a center of divine operations. Your mind is the center. You are literally creating your universe into existence right now in your mind. And I recognize that Madonna had something to do, which was to express herself. Thank you, Madonna, for expressing yourself, because you gave me permission to express myself, which my truth is to be a minister. So, but thank you. Thank you for showing and breaking through all the chains of the unknown and the pure potential. So my invitation for you today is to break through all chains and recognize that you have the choice to energize whatever thought is your highest expression, to create a new thought, to create a new you. Right now, you get to, in this new day, throw out everything that's ever existed in your life and come to a blank canvas and create your expression. Have a beautiful day, and may you live your truth. Okay, you guys, on that note, we are going to come to the new year soon, and I'd like to invite you to come create your goals with me. Create your goals, create your new vision for 2021. You can go to my bio links, go to drerin.tv, DRERIN.tv, drerin.tv across all social media, and I'll be doing a goal setting for us to powerfully create in our new vision, powerfully create our life purpose statement, powerfully create in our goals strategically across all boards of creating the content for the entire year. I know that you have one thing that you want to create this year, one thing, and that one thing obviously is always you. Who do you want to be this year? What is the one greatest expression for you to bring and birth to this universe this year? And I simply know that it's already done in the divine mind. Okay? Have a beautiful day, and may you live your truth. Thank you for tuning in to Soulciety and Dr. Erin podcast. If you've had a calling to be a spiritual leader or coach, you can go to soulciety.com and check out our free training. If you've received value here, I would love it if you take a moment and give a 5-star review. In exchange, I have a ton of free gifts for you. Grab your free awakening book, 40 guided meditations, and digital manifesting masterclass. I also have a free money meditation and worksheet for you so you can begin to break through your scarcity mindset and claim your birthright of prosperity. You can get all of your gifts and learn about our upcoming transformational events in my bio link in both Instagram and Facebook. That's under drerin.tv, which is DRERIN.tv. Also, I'd love to invite you into our free private community on Facebook under groups called Soulciety. That is facebook.com/groups/Soulciety. That's SOULCIETE. Have a divine day, and may you live your truth.